This was my first official kill in my eyes on Lifesteal Network. This had impacted me in a drastic way, reducing me with all my enchanted armor and tools to basically unenchanted armor. Not only that, it brought me down to 15 hearts. It has seemed that I am unprepared for the mechanics and tricks this server upholds, and if I'm gonna reach 20 hearts, I'm gonna have to step up my game. And no losses can withstand my panda spirit within me. I am back on square one. Less enchanted armor and tools, 15 hearts, and low fragments. I am all set with potions, but just need to enchant. You think I've lost hope? You'd be wrong. I don't have a life and spent an entire week enchanting my armor, and in a matter of seconds from your perspective, I'm already back. You know, I wanted this to be more drastic like you see from other long movies, but it wasn't a big issue, not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna take that loss to its meaning. I'm not Clown Piercer and SP Trap. I am confident of reaching the goal of 20 hearts, so with my spear higher than ever, I decided to search for POIs and loot for some materials needed for extra gear. But while I was on my way to the Woodland Mansion POI, I came upon this. Hey man, I need the fragment for an extra heart. If eliminating homeless people is a catch, then boy am I ready to slice. On the contrary, I found the mansion and went for the glorious loot, but while excavating, indeed, another player, which means another fight that I need to run from. Let me just try this again. Okay, you know what? At least I gained a heart again. I'm back where I left off, baby! Now you see, this journey is kind of a rough one, but despite that, it's also an easy one. For starters, there's a command where you can go to the Outpost, where it's basically a safe zone where you can just chat and hang out with your friends and prepare yourself for the unforgiving world to pass into the POIs. But did I mention you can commit a massacre? That right there. is murder. You see, most players who join the server for the first time have never realized the experience of what Lifesteal truly is. You can claim /Kickstarter and have basic gear to track a POI, which is the equivalent of stealing a baby around 20 moms. What they don't realize is that the players can use invisibility to their knowledge, sneak up to them, and gain a free heart fragment, which is so profitable since this server is very popular with tons of players. Alternatively, if you planned it exactly right, you can abuse this method to reach 20 hearts and infinite fragments. In addition to this clip, that can be up to 17 hearts. Knowing me, I like this method, and it's so profitable to assassinate these poor souls. Overall, that's how I'm gonna reach 20 hearts. Hopefully nothing goes wrong from here. If you haven't noticed, my base I made from the very beginning seems to be holding itself despite the raids and close calls. I have a panda buddy named Gerald, an enchanting table, and all the necessary items to re-gear in case of any setbacks. I kept repeating the process of killing players in the Outpost for as long as I could. If you made it this far, I would like to ask you to please subscribe. I made it my goal to reach 10k subscribers, which seems impossible to others, but it would mean a lot for one click. I'm making my videos high quality for everyone to watch, and I would really appreciate it. It's up to you to decide, otherwise, thanks for supporting me. Alright, time for more slaughtering. I was up to my usual until this player showed up. Not like any other, he looked like a free heart fragment, but how the turns have tabled. Oh wait, that's not how it goes. For some reason, this player Uno reversed on me, which made me unprepared and made his escape. Here I thought Turkey wasn't gonna win the Turkish independence war, but I was so wrong. This proved a point that not everyone here is as brain dead compared to whatever this is. Ugh. Which makes me more cautious of whom I'm fighting with and the opponent's strength, so strategic measures have to be played. After this, I managed to get 2 heart fragments by the same guy. I'm not even kidding, I didn't even know at the time that this was the same guy. Whoever this was, I'm sorry I did that, but it's kill or be killed. Maybe I should take a knee. Is this what main pair feels like? 6 heart fragments got me up to 18 hearts just in the span of a day. I was feeling so lucky that maybe I could take a large group of players and eliminate one. So I traveled to a nearby jungle temple and stumbled upon this group. Little did I know, this would be my biggest mistake yet. I couldn't believe I had died from that. So much so that I didn't even want to add this to the final cut. 30 minutes in a time span of obtaining 18 hearts, and I died in just the span of above 5 minutes. So I tragically farmed potatoes to re-gear, reflecting that moment. After some off-camera slaying and re-gearing, I managed to get back to 18 hearts with full gear from once I started. Hello, the United States of America has reported, and we're gonna go at my 18 heart. Outpost hunting. To make my mission faster to regear, I need to mobilize my abilities by just looting POIs. It was at this point that I should finally loot the Stronghold POI. Despite my last occurrence of my first real kill, I can hopefully loot some valuable resources in the Stronghold and potentially kill some players around the site. So I pointed my compass and made my way to the Stronghold. I made it to the entrance and not surprisingly, a camper appeared. Let me see if I can prove myself if I'm weak or strong. Okay. That. Now that is a very good player. Let's go. Come on, give me a teammate. Oh, yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should just left. I should just left. I should just left. What am I even doing at this point? This is the second time I died for something I should have known but played it so stupidly. That netherite guy had a netherite sword, which can be enchanted to an OP1 crit killer. This was tragic. Every death led me to losing hope for reaching 20 hearts. I can't let this happen again. I have to be more strategic. I'm so close to 20 hearts. I have to go through this 3 more times. With the addition of a new coloring scheme, my kill rate started to decrease since people from the Outpost tend to learn the lessons of being more careful in this region, which is good for them learning. That makes my job harder. I spent the rest of these days raiding the Woodland Mansion, which in return could give me totems and all this good loot, which is very profitable to me. I took my chance of using the POI invisibility strat, which worked out pretty well. I managed to get 5 kills and an additional one with the bounty of an extra heart fragment. What are the chances of that? After long weeks of grinding, for the 3rd time again, I reached 18 hearts. At this moment, I must not make any slip-ups to make me lose this permanent heart. This is all the marbles performed by Squid Games. If I make one small mistake, I'll be instantly killed from faith. This heart shall be my last to the journey of 20 hearts. To all those people wondering why 20 hearts specifically to make yourself a superpower, it's because of glory. This achievement lets you remind yourself of all those treacherous obstacles that have come in your way and what this symbolizes as a whole. Sure, I may not have all the enchants and OP buffs, but to me, it makes me a powerful goddess in one way. But something I didn't expect happened. Dude, what? Dude, I was going for 12 hours. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. The claim chat's gone. My potions! No! You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. The glass is still there, I guess. Dude, You kidding me? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to look down. Oh my gosh. And my skeleton spawn is gone. You kidding me? Oh, dude, they went full hardcore on this. It's just improving. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new base. Not only did my panda get killed, Rip Gerald, but my entire base was raided top to bottom. It happened at 6 in the morning, and I was asleep peacefully with a thought of mind. Usually, I would feel disappointed, but this time, I feel nothing but passionate. This base wasn't that hard to build. It took less than 3 hours to make the exterior and additional time throughout the gameplay of Season 2. Not to mention, all I need is basic materials that can be transformed into a godly set, and the most valuables are in my ender chest. Which means they didn't rupture my faith of continuation. They may have destroyed my will, but I am the almighty chosen panda goddess. I will not give up over a meaningless raid. This pitiful act showed nothing against my determination and courage. I will reach 20 hearts, and so help me if I back down as a coward, because I'm joyful, and with my spirit thriving, my journey started arriving. It was at this point that this shall be my final entrance to reach 20 hearts. Feeling confident in my skills and gear, I spent some time gaining some kills, which surprisingly, I came lucky once again. After many days of staying on the 18th heart, I made it to 19. This was it. All it takes is 10 more kills, and my journey of Season 2 will be completed once and for all. So that's what I focused on. Off camera, I gained 4 kills from weak players from the Outpost, and I'm sorry I wasn't recording these parts. Around that time, I needed to not use a ton of footage because my computer was still vulnerable. After encountering some players in the jungle POI, I managed to kill one of them, but I had to escape because I was a bit overplayed by them, so it was a better option. But after going back there again, an invisible player stumbled upon me and I managed to kill them. What are the chances of that happening? I guess Greek mythology is based on true literature. 4 more heart fragments. I decided to go to a desert POI, explored it a bit, and found another player. I managed to kill him on time and got my 7th heart. There was also an invisible player, but they enderpearled on time and grabbed all my loot. It's not like I have a barrel full of galore, but pulling a Leo is outrageous. This is my final output of the series. The Outpost would be my last destination until reaching the goal of 20 hearts. For my 8th fragment, I lured a player in with a totem and killed him before he could grab it and use it. There was a guy taunting me, but I disgraced. For my 9th fragment, a naked individual— I swear I'll stop! A weak player wandered across the village near the outpost, and I slain him. 1 more to go. This was it. Another kill to end of a dark tunnel. I spotted these weak players wandering around the outpost, not surprised at me trying to lure them to their deaths. But I gotta remember, patience is key to victory. So I waited, and waited, and waited until these guys could escape this single territory of boundary, clustering them into the temptations of these precious loots waiting for them beneath their likeliness. All of them were waiting, but I just needed one, and just one, so I have to wait, time after time again. These players were taunting me with stepping in and out of the border, potentially making fun of me being so desperate for these kills. One slip up from them is one completion for me, and there it is. I started to taunt them myself. I fooled them into thinking they had one of their tricks, but I have learned from my past mistakes, and these have affected them and everyone else I have killed. I showed them what they could have got if they played it perfectly, and it seemed speechless. Have I finally won? Is this journey finally over? Not without a final blow, with a final fight. I've won. I did it. The showing of my armor ranking symbolizes my rough journey, completing this quest with almost giving up, making stupid mistakes, and overall competing with others made me realize that I have finally done it. 5 months of playing Lifesteal Network. 5 months of processing this journey. 5 months of dying non-stop. 5 months of completion. Sure, I didn't get revenge on my enemies or gain OP loot, but I have succeeded in something that is quite honorable, reaching 20 hearts. I know my kills were mostly unworthy, but it at least showed the rest that I'm willing to achieve power and no one can mess with it. I can finally rest and take a break from Lifesteal Network and await for something special to happen very soon. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way they caught me! I am genuinely shaking right now. I can't do this alone, man. Hello, Cherry. This plan has to work. I have the XP, I have everything, I'm ready. Oh boy, will this be fun. Holy cow! Oh my gosh. Hello everyone, this video was supposed to be scheduled after another Skyblock video relating to a past video, but CapCut started to become buggy and I just scrapped the whole thing. I probably might focus on Lifesteal Network content more and potentially complete the saga of both Season 2 and Season 3, because if you didn't know, Season 3 just came out and I'm a bit behind schedule. I have so much to show, but I haven't spoiled it too much since I want to finish this season, which the finale should be done around the end of May or beginning of June. I just want to say thank you for watching and supporting me. It's been a blessing making content for entertainment. I would like to make more consistently, but I gotta take breaks, and maybe someday I'll upload weekly. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.
Bye bye!